Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're reacting to Thomas and Friends Tricks and Deeds. So let's get started.
But you must go to Everett Station for a while. I know he'll be glad to see you. As you wish, sir. And just like that, Doug trundled sadly away, leaving Diesel to smirk in triumph.
There have been so many different variations of this story, and there is an original Thomas and Friends story where this has happened, where Diesel's tricked them, Duck got sent away, yada yada yada. We get the story. Where's this version gonna go with it?
Gordon and Henry didn't notice this, but the red tender engine did.
Thank you, James.
Later, James was waiting for Diesel to shunt the coaches for his local passenger train. But the coaches never came.
Yeah.
Where is he? He exclaimed impatiently. More time passed, and he soon became cross. He decided to make his way to the yard to see what the trouble was. When he arrived, it was all in disarray. Trucks were in front of coaches, and coaches were in front of trucks, let alone being in the wrong sidings. James was furious. Blast that stupid Diesel! If Doug were here, he'd... James paused, thinking to himself as he looked about the yard.
What about
He began pondering to himself as he began shunting, thinking about Doug. The more he thought about Doug's behavior, the more he began to doubt Diesel's words.
What about Duck?
He's always so concerned about his Great Western way. He wouldn't resort to doing something like this, would he? Just as he shunted the coaches together at last, he saw Diesel slither by, chuckling to himself. "Thou show him," he said triumphantly. James was alarmed. At that moment, he began following Diesel about the yard, staying hidden to see what he'd do.
Diesel's in trouble! He's gonna get caught! He's following him! I like that! I wish this, out of all the versions I've seen, this one might be my favorite. I wish someone did this in the original story. I'm sorry! Oh, this is too perfect. Where are you going, devious Diesel? Where are you going?
He watched Diesel as he went about shunted in the big yard, boasted about how clever he was as he banged the trucks about in their sidings. As revolutionary as I am, he grinned to himself, perhaps I could take care of all the big engines too. James heard everything and began thinking of what to do. Quick on his wheels, he immediately formed a plan. As Diesel rolled out from the siding, James followed, pulling alongside.
No!
"You silly Diesel!" he yelled furiously. Diesel was surprised by his sudden appearance.
What are you doing?
"If you don't shut my train and face the yard, you'll be sorry." He then puffed away. Diesel, now red in the face, began scheming at once to take James out. But of course, this is all part of James's plan.
Oh, he's setting him off!
When Diesel reached the yard, he began talking to the trucks. He was about to pull the same stunt he pulled on Duck.
Wait, where's
"I've heard," Diesel began as he rolled next to some trucks. "I've heard about some things James called Gordon. Wouldn't you like to know what it is?" Instead of an instant reply from the trucks, another voice came.
Sorry.
"Why, yes, Diesel. I would indeed care to know." Diesel went pale as James pulled alongside,
You're just a
the air
bird!
controller in tow.
Oh!
"I don't have any room on my railway for engines that cause this kind of confusion and delay. I am frankly disappointed in you, Diesel. I knew Duck was never behind the lies, and James has shown me that I was right.
Hey!
Once you have shunted him his train, you shall be sent away at once."
Serves
As
him
the
right.
back controller finished, Diesel, as quiet as a mouse, slunk quietly away to collect James's coaches. "As for you, James, I'm proud of you for being a watchful eye. However, you still have treated Duck poorly, and I hope you are sorry for your actions. Believe me, sir, I am. And I will never believe any unfounded stories again. That's a good engine. He then walked away, leaving James to think about what to say to Duck,
I'm sure
hoping he would see him again soon.
I'm sure Duck will forgive them.
And indeed it would. James would see Duck very soon. But that's another story.
That was a great story. And guys, like this show, this shows us a lot about gossiping. Because this can relate to gossiping. We can hear so many things about someone without knowing the facts. Like, for example, I've seen some of these TikTok videos talking badly about the royal family. At first I would listen to them, but then I realized I'm listening to gossip. I'm listening to something that's not true. That we don't know that is true. We can't gossip without knowing all the facts. And that's what is shown here. Gordon, James, and Henry, they believe the gossip that Diesel told the Trucks, that the Trucks told them, and they didn't get all the facts. But James was smart enough to realize that, wait, this isn't like Duck. This isn't in his character. Let's find out what's really going on. So if you're hearing gossip about someone, like even if it's a friend or family member, find out the truth. Get the facts. Because if you believe in the gossip and indulge the gossip, you're just hurting someone's feelings. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. This is KBear101 signing out. Adios, everybody.